Hi guys, my name is Tabitha. Today I'm going to be trying out this tub and shower repair kit with you guys. Now this is going to be my first time doing this, so I'm going to walk you through the process alongside me and hopefully we don't have any hiccups. But before we do that, I'm just going to show you the products that you get inside. So you get some tape just to prep your area and mark off where you're going to be applying everything. And then you get part A and B of the solution here. And you get some little wooden spatulas to mix the products. And there is a step-by-step guide here with pictures for the process, and then just some general information and even like some tips here on the back. You get 2 little disposable gloves, plastic spatula. You get a little card, and then you get some 120 grit sandpaper, and I believe this says 600. So 2 very different textures. So step 1 is cleaning the area that you're going to use the repair on. But my tub has a glossy finish, so before I clean it, I need to sand it down and get rid of any kind of gloss so that the epoxy can stick. So we're gonna do that real quick and give it a good clean, make sure it's nice and dry and free of any kind of debris or dirt. And then I'll show you step 2. So you can see these little like rust spots here around the drain. That is what I'm going to try and fix with this. It has been here since we moved in, and I just wanted to test this product out and see if it worked for this because they do mention that it could be good for rust. So I gave this a little sand, and then I gave this a clean and dried it real good. So now we are going to move on to step 2, which is placing our tape just to create a border where we're going to be applying the epoxy. Step 3 is going to be mixing part A and B together in a 1-to-1 ratio. And then we are going to get that mixed together with one of the wooden spatulas. And then we're going to get that applied to the area as evenly as possible and smooth it with the plastic spatula. And then we're going to remove that tape around the outside of the repair area. And then we're gonna wait for 24 hours for curing. All right, so definitely not perfect, not super pristine application. It's a challenging area, not only being round, but also being on a slope. I don't think that the color is going to be spot on. My tub is on the older side, so it's a little bit more creamy than it is like white. So we're just going to give it its 24 hours to set and dry, come back and sand it and see how it does. All right, so it's been about 24 hours, so we're gonna check it out and then we're gonna give it a sand. So I personally started the sanding process, but thankfully my husband was willing to jump in and help me, and I think he did a much better job than I would have done, and he was certainly more patient with the process, so I was very thankful for his help. Okay, so here's the finished look. So far away, it really looks great. Up close, you can still see areas that have the epoxy because the white color doesn't quite match. The white from the epoxy is definitely a more bright and vibrant white. So do I think this is a perfect solution? Is this going to look like a brand new tub or sink? No, but it is a solution and it did take care of my rust issue. It is a little bit time consuming. It did take a while to sand down, but we also had a pretty difficult spot being around the drain and how it dipped down. So that could have been part of the problem for us. But all in all, I think it did a really good job and it's not as noticeable as the rust was.